The book I would like to show you today is a modern chess opening repertoire for white by James Rizzitano. Play 1e4 like the pros with his thoroughly up-to-date guide. The book is made on these 16 chapters, okay? And so it's really thorough, no? And in this sense, this is what I want to talk to you about more than showing you the moves. For me, my problem is this. As you can see here, there are a lot of variations, okay? Then you go to, from A, you go to B. Sorry, here. This finger doesn't know how to go. But in reality, you can see it here, okay? A, B, C, D, all the possibilities that black has. And you gotta memorize them, okay? You have to memorize all this stuff. I honestly don't know how you do it. For example, what do you do here? Do you play it over the board and then magically you will remember it when you will be in a tournament game? I don't think so. I don't really think so. I don't think you can actually remember all this stuff. And notice, this is just one chapter, okay? Then you have all the other chapters that are the same. A, B, C, D, A1, A2, A3, blah, 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 and so on and so forth, okay? And I'm not criticizing the book or the author. I'm simply asking you a question as a chess player, okay? I'm a tournament chess player. I'm a club player, I'm not an international master, I'm not a grandmaster that was doing this from when he was 6 years old. I'm asking you an honest question. How do you memorize all this stuff? Because I honestly don't have any idea. I don't have any idea. So the idea which came to me this morning, in the end of the book, you have this thing that is the index of the variations. So the only thing I can think of is we play using the index of variation, no, instead than the book, against an engine. We set the engine, in my case I set it around like 2000 because that's the players I face. And I try to play this without time constraint. But also that I don't know if it really works, because time constraint is important. So maybe there should be a time control that maybe it's rapid, like 15 minutes and 10 seconds increment, okay? And I play these lines, and maybe I try to pause the game when I have to look at one of a chapter to discover when it goes into detail. But my idea is that in order to learn this type of repertoire, which is obviously good because the author has put a lot of work into it, we need to practice it, I think. But you cannot practice it just thinking that you remember it because you played the moves or the board one time, 2 times, I don't know. Okay, or maybe to have a partner that is interested in playing as black some lines and learn, and he has the same book and he plays the black side of this line. I don't know. But this is what I wanted to show you and what I wanted to ask you, because I think that at a certain point as chess players we need to ask ourselves some questions. I hope you enjoyed this brief review. That obviously doesn't show you much about the books and the lines. I'm sure there is a PDF somewhere that can show you 3 or 4 lines, but they are at home, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I honestly prefer some books where there are some model games played by the author. Now, what you can do is, if International Master Rizzitano has played this repertoire in his life, is to use ChessBase, collect all his games and go over them and see with this book what there is the difference with what he played, if he played 1e4, because some authors, you know, sometimes they try to change, they play 1d4 all their lives and not 1e4, who knows. I honestly don't have any idea, okay? But I think maybe that is also another way to go. With the games by James Rizzitano, you can watch them and see, compared to this book, what's the difference and why. Again, a big work, a huge work, but this is what entails when you want to have a real opening repertoire. And this is just for white. Then you need to get the one for black. Thank you.